Due to the fact that I couldn't access the source files, I am providing a Snagit representation of a module that I created at Manheim Cox Automotive featuring the C3 capture application.
At Manheim, our clients trust us to deliver top quality service consistently and efficiently. And when it comes to vehicle information, we are the Vikings.
That's supposed to be VI Kings, as in vehicle info.
Oh. Okay. When it comes to vehicle information, we are the VI Kings.
Okay, that's better.
We're excited to introduce the C3 project that will enhance the way we capture and store vehicle information at our auctions. But first, let's take a couple of minutes to describe the big picture of Empower and how we are improving the way we meet the needs of our customers. Some of you may be familiar with the changes that have already begun rolling out across our auctions. We call this journey Empower, and there are 5 key areas of our business that we are improving. Vehicle management began looking at how we track the location and movement of vehicles across our lots. Gavel to Gate focuses on improving the way we process a vehicle from the moment the gavel drops until it is driven off the lot. As of 2015, these 2 projects have already kicked off at some of the Manheim locations. In the future, we will see Gate to Gavel focus on our pre-sale processes. And improvement to our technology systems is at the foundation of everything Empower is doing. But today, we're here to talk about the part of Empower that addresses vehicle information. We call this project C3. When we talk to customers, one pain point we have heard over and over is about the quality of information on their vehicles. Obviously, buyers want as much information as possible about a vehicle, and sellers want buyers to have the accurate information on vehicle options that drive price and resale value. With C3, we really have 2 major goals in mind. Improve quality of vehicle information to drive a better client experience and more transactions. Be accurate. The number 1 pain point for our clients over the last decade has been the CR data. Not that it's not great, but they depend so heavily on it, even small mistakes can seem big. Our number 1 goal of C3 is to improve the accuracy of the data by auto-populating as much information as we can. Another goal is to increase productivity through process change and data automation. In other words, save time and cut costs. C3 is not trying to reduce headcount. Productivity is a very nice side effect caused by automation. CRs were expected to grow by about 6% this year, and it was more along the lines of 20%. They are expected to grow even more next year. We're trying to improve the technology which will allow more vehicles to be processed in the same amount of time. Manheim is one of many Cox Automotive companies, like KBB and others, that have their own uses for vehicle information. But what makes Manheim so special in that family is that we're the only one that physically touches the vehicles. So by capturing the data on a 2-year-old car and confirming any option that may be unknown or may have been modified over that time, we help open up opportunity to share more accurate information than ever before across the Cox Automotive companies to make all of us even more the best choice for our clients and their customers. So what does C3 stand for? Well, that's easy. Capture, confirm, connect. We capture as much data on the vehicle as we can from inspections or outside sources. We, as Manheim, can confirm if any previous data is still accurate. We have always connected our buyers and sellers with vehicle information, but now we are also connecting all of the Cox Auto business units. Ultimately, C3 will impact several different processes around check-in and condition reporting. But the main areas we are focusing on first will be securing the vehicle, which is of course check-in, describing the vehicle, which is the new Capture app that we've created, and vehicle condition, which will be the condition app that will be coming at a later time. So where do we start? We decided to start with Capture. We're taking anything that is static on a vehicle, year, make, model, trim, and those standard available options. So we have pulled that data that we can automate and confirm out of the ECR and put them into a Capture app. This app is really how we're achieving that productivity and accuracy. Previously, condition report writers, on average, added 51 options per car inspected. Around 90% of the options installed on most vehicles came standard with that year, make, model, trim. Why make you select everything that is standard when we already know that? Isn't it better just to look at a handful of optional equipment items instead of the 187 listed in the ECR today? The Capture app will pull trim options and will auto-populate standard options for a trim, and also only present options that are available on a selected trim. So you'll no longer have to take any time confirming or removing options like a third row seat for a Honda Accord. That's not even possible. Also, we continue to benefit from receiving more build data information from the manufacturers year after year. And as we move forward, information captured previously at any Manheim auction will auto-populate as well. And you will use the app on a lighter, easier to use mobile device that is a major upgrade over the ECR application on the heavy, bulky, older Toughbooks. The new device will have better network connectivity and an easy, intuitive experience that'll make it a breeze to use. This is great news for our clients, who can trust us to provide accurate, confirmed vehicle information on condition reports. And it's great news for us, because as the volume of vehicles increases, the improved productivity will allow our condition report writers to focus on creating the most accurate condition reports. So, what's next? As we mentioned, the familiar check-in and CR process will go through some changes. You'll receive training on the new apps that enable these changes and on the new TC75 device that will be used. So stay tuned, and thank you for joining us on this C3 journey as we become VI Kings.